I think that's the sound. Yes, didn't get to talk for too long before I got the sound on. And exiting host mode, probably running an ad or something. Oh, Blizzard. Hi, Welshie. I have no idea what ads everybody else is getting, but I'm getting a World of Warcraft ad. Oh, short one. Well, hi, and welcome back from Christmas. I hope you survived it well, and thank you very much for the video you sent me, Welshie. I absolutely loved it. Always fun seeing someone else doing something creative. And I'm glad you had fun with the Lego. So, I always have fun with the Legos, so. I was just peeking at what Anna was streaming tonight. Looks very interesting. Called Astroneer. Right now it's coffee time over there. But if anyone today is like more in the mood to go and see something entirely new, go and watch Astroneer at Anna's channel. That looks interesting. Apropos Lego, it looks like an exploration and survival game of some sort. Here at my channel today, it's going to be very low pace, depending on the amount of people who are dropping by. I might do something active in Eve, otherwise I'll just hang around mining, talk a little bit about the game like I did last time. And do some drawing, because I'm in a slow mood. It's been Christmas, and yeah, I can imagine Fire Raven lost a lot of hours to that one. Any type of survival game, Fire Raven is there, the master of it all. So in Eve at the moment, I'm mining. I was running some missions earlier today. I bought a bigger warship than the one I already had, added some bigger missiles, and thought now I was going to go and run some level 3 missions. And the first one went well, and then in the second one, I just got shut down heavily several times, so it cost me like 11 million ISK or something like that. So I decided to kind of wait a bit and try to think a bit more strategically before I go back to that level 3 mission. And meanwhile, I'm doing a little bit of mining to get my economy back online. Yeah, I was ordered to make Revlobot a mod, so Revlobot is now a mod, so that Nightbot can't kick him around all the time. So, yeah, darn space pirates. I should have been warned when I warped in. I usually click on the pirates and I can see kind of what bounty they have, and that tells you a lot about it. But I'd just been running level 2 missions, and I was just like sitting there in my big boat, and I didn't even have to run around. I'm having some weird disturbance in my... is there any issues with sound? Because I have like a weird sound in my headset. Let me make sure I haven't got anything open. Oh well. Let's, you just yell at me if there's something with sound. So at the moment I'm mining Pyroxerics, one of the elements you can find in the asteroid belt. So let me see, I'm just going, as you can see here, this here is my scanner. When I press this one, it's going to scan every asteroid within a 20-kilometer range as to where I'm at. And then that allows me to pick out the asteroids with the highest quantity of ore in them, so I can just hang around and mine for as long as possible. Especially people who do like AFK mining, they go for a giant asteroid. Let's see, 30. They're different because plagioclase like this, plagioclase and pyrox, each unit fills more in your cargo space, but it's worth more per unit. So all in all, no matter what you mine, you're gonna come home in this boat with somewhere around 4 and 4.5 million of ore. So it doesn't really matter, but you want to be able to hang out for a long time. So if it was like Velspar was going for, this one with a content of like 108, I would go for that one. Oh, I can see that the auto hosts are coming in. I think it's from Stream Team Sin. Appreciate it. Everything in this game can be really complicated, but it isn't really complicated. There's a lot of different aspects, and you can kind of tweak your performance in everything you do. But basically, you're just holding still and you're aiming your lasers at the rocks you want to aim them at, and then you just wait around. And in my case, I've got some drones out to make sure that. Hi, Soil. Yeah, I hope you get better soon. It's so annoying to feel poor. So I've got these drones out. These are my line of defense if any local small pirates kind of jump into system. They take care of that quite excellently. But besides that, that's why I wrote that I would be doing some doodles as well, because it's pretty easy for me to draw. As you can see, that my ship is just hanging there. This is my retriever, which is like standard mining barge. 2 deep core lasers is the equipment at the moment. So that's what I'm going with. But I mean, mining a load of this will take me about I don't know, 20 minutes or something like that. So it's a pretty low-key activity. So I'm just gonna mark up a few more of these asteroids. So I've got something ready to mine. Keep an eye out on pirates, and then I'm just gonna do like phone, you know, when you're on the phone and if you have a pad of paper and something, you just start doodling. Not always a theme to it. Sometimes it's just like you start out with an eye or something like that. So I'm gonna do that because I said that. So I'm gonna just start out with an eye and see what that kind of leads to. Other times I'll of course have a theme or something, but not really at the moment. So humanity have like a distinctive fascination with eyes. We can make any inanimate object that has any eye like quality to it, it will look alive to us. It's part of our what we focus on is eyes. So they kind of show up. People who draw a lot, they especially people who kind of draws people, they will tend to draw a lot of eyes. So you're just writing that to make me say it so you can cross it off your board. If I'll say it, I'll do it spontaneously. It'll come along. But yeah, that is one of my themes. Cats is also a theme. Let's see here. This is just going to be some random face, and then sometimes if it's like, oh, this is a good face, I'll just start making up like a story. This is not a good face. The nose is like placed wrongly and not very distinctive. Let's work a bit on that. Maybe I should find an eraser while I'm doing this. Yeah, totally busted, Welchie. So I had a lot of fun doing holiday cards this year. Actually have like drawing something that has an actual purpose is fun, and especially if it's like it doesn't have to be like great art when you do like holiday cards. It's like expected to be like Hallmark standard or something like that. So it just have to be kind of cute, and if it's kind of funny too, that's just really great. So I think the most horrible thing to do is if people expect you to do something that's going to be like real art, because I think stuff like that comes like spontaneously. Oh, that other eye looked horrible and too dominant. Oh well, let's just leave that in a little bit of shadow for now. So, I was running level 3 missions, as I said earlier. When I warped in, I should have been warned, because there was like bounties in there, like a bounty of 280,000 on some of the biggest ships, and I haven't really been up against anything that big before. I think like my standard is like running around with ships that's around. This is so annoyingly wrong. It has to go all the way out there at least. So this one is shaped wrong as well. Oh well. I love erasers. Just redo from start if it's not what you wanted it to be. One of the things I like about drawing live actually is the fact that you can just fail on camera, because there's especially when you start out drawing, you can be very like self-conscious about what you do and think that everything you do is wrong. But stuff like this, where you work on it on screen in front of people, people are allowed to see that just because you make mistakes underways doesn't mean that you're going to end up without any kind of result. You'll always end up with some kind of result. So yeah, failure is good. It's and when you're drawing, failure can end up being like inspiration for something you didn't think about in the meaning. Oh wow, she really looks beat up, this one. It's like, her eyes are so big, and this one is like ended up being placed wrong, it's all wrong. Oh well, let's grab the eraser. Let's move that one too. See what we end up with here. Well, my the reason Eve is on is because it's like my game of choice this holiday season. I like to have something to kind of dive into to keep me occupied, so I don't go crazy about just sitting indoors, especially because no job at the moment, and that's like really boring not having a job in the long run. So that looks a little bit more balanced, like that. So this is like when I just sit down and draw something without any real plan about it. It's always surprising to see what comes out, what style. Is it going to be like more cartoony, or is it going to be more... But as I was saying about Eve, it's my choice, holiday choice, because it's something you can like, if you set something up for mining, you can like go and take care of all the cooking you have to do and stuff like that, and it just hangs there and does all the mining. I'm mining in high security, and high security, there's not really a lot of action going on. No one is I mean, unless someone is like lurking on stream and saying, oh, she's hanging out there, I want to go and kill her. Of course you can see where I'm at, because that's like where I'm at. But still, that wouldn't be too bad because it's not the world's most expensive ship I'm hanging out in. It's just like hanging there. So I think it's going to be a lady because it's like not the strongest chin in the world, this one. So but all this Eve might have been the reason why there was a bit of a space pirate theme to the Legos I sent out with the holiday mail. Now here's where I have to kind of figure out, do I want this to be like a human or some kind of fairy tale creature, because I could like say, oh, I want this to be some kind of fairy tale creature, and I want to have like she should have horns or something like that. I can just like add them in now and say, oh, that would be funny if she had like maybe not antlers, but like tiny devil style. If not horns, then at least like a hairstyle like that. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I think I want that. That's interesting. So let's see, how is my barge doing? It's doing just fine. Oh yeah, games in the background is awesome. That's one of the reasons still I'm so happy with not just Eve but Sims as well. Sometimes when I play Sims, I'll be doing all other kinds of stuffs, and I'll be coming back and just checking in and seeing what the hell my Sims have been up to for like the last 3 or 4 hours. This one is like, I like this one. It's going to be kind of demony hairstylish, a bit Wolverine, but a bit softer curl on it. So it's actually fun looking up at the stream and seeing my drawing in a very, very tiny format compared to what it is here right in front of me. So this can either be like I kind of like this. Oh, my asteroid is depleted. I have to make sure I keep my mining going at the same time. There we go. Make those money so I can go back and kill myself in my level 3 missions. Yeah, exactly. I find out, I come back, I kind of leave a household for 4 or 5 hours, and you come back and it's like several game days later, and then someone will be engaged, or their love interest in town will be dead, like it happened to, it seemed like Meninius lost his girlfriend this last stream. Someone he ran into who isn't really one of our characters, but still he was quite unhappy about it. Let's see, use this here to go out more. Hi Symes! Welcome to this Eve mining slash Tonicat doodling stream. A relaxed after the holiday stream, or I suppose it's still a holiday today. What you call it, Boxing Day or something like that. I was saying earlier, if anyone's like, oh, I want to see something that's a bit more active and actually gameplay, Anna is doing some Astronia, I think it was, on her channel. That looks interesting, haven't seen that before. This here is just going to be me drawing, maybe some mission running. Not really sure about the mission running. Oh, you're not allowed to fly them because you're a different faction, but didn't you train for those ships? Because, like, every ship is, or did you make a new character? Oh, it's the alpha clone thingy. Yeah, I haven't tried the alpha clone thingy. Um, so yeah, I've heard someone else say, talk about that, wanting to get back in game, but having some issues because the free-to-play alpha clone doesn't really grant you the same rights. You can't fly. There's a lot of ships you can't fly in the mining barge range as well. So I just went back to fully paid because I'm gonna spend at least a month on this game. I know that. So um, I think maybe besides that I want to have like a little curl of hair going down like that as well. Makes it a little bit softer. So this started out as something that I was a pretty weird, just an eye, and then I kind of erased everything. And I'm kind of starting to like what it is ending up as. So she's kind of cute. I think she wants to, it has to be like demon girl lounging around in a t-shirt. Let's give her a little bit of a smile up there. And yeah, yeah, I've heard people talking about logging in on the alpha account because they wanted to like make the money to buy a Plex and then go back to, you know, earning the money to for a month and then go back into their old ships. I'm like, I can afford the sub when I know I really want to play it, but if it's just for fun or if it's like, oh, I just want to go in and hang out with some people, I think it's nice that they started out with this alpha thingy. It's a little bit like the World of Warcraft free-to-play option where you get is it to like level 20 and you can't really trade with other players. But you get like it's more like introducing. It's of course trying to kind of get you into buying the game. We all know that, but I do like it. Oh, that quill came out wrong. Did not like the placement of that. Oh, my asteroid is depleted. So well, if you look at it, it's not that there's really necessarily that many lines in a face. Well, it's just like I started out saying when I drew the eye, we're kind of geared to recognize something that looks like a face. So when I make anything that look like an eye, a nose, and a mouth, you'll see a face in it. So let's see. Yeah, I need a new asteroid. Not for very long. I'm almost full here. When I warp in with this one, we can try going through my ships, maybe running a level 1 mission, because I should be more than able to just do a level 1 mission without it requiring too much. And then you can see something else in game besides just me mining. There's not a lot of money running level 1 missions. It's mainly small ships, frigates and such. Yeah, your cruiser and destroyer sits idle, but you'd still be able to, if you were a new player, you'd still be able to run stuff like level 1 missions. I'm not really sure how. I think you might be able to buy a badge and run distribution missions as well to a certain degree, but I think they of course made it so that you won't be running any kind of level 3 missions. You'll kind of get stuck in the lower regions of mission running. So I know you can fly Venture for mining, but I don't think you can fly any barges at all. So let's see, I think I'm just about full here. Yeah, just about. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm full. So remember to recall the drones. Always remember to recall the drones. It can become pretty expensive if you just have them lying around every time you're in an asteroid belt. So I'm warping to the station. That's my current home station. And that's my home station because it's the company that I run missions for. And that means that I earn loyalty points with them, and those loyalty points I can use to upgrade ships, missiles. I can buy implants, both implants that boost like my basic stats, like my perception, memory, and stuff like that, but also implants that'll give me like pluses to mining. I'm pretty sure that there's some kind of option for the fonts in there. I haven't been looking through it. So I'm running missions I'm in Kildare state. This is also where I used to be in a corporation in this area as well, before I quit the last time. This is a nice time-consuming game that plays itself while you're not online, so you keep on training. I really like that aspect of it. Hi Binky, welcome to chat. It is my slow pace EVE Online and drawing stream. I'm just doodling, see what comes out of it. So let's start out by emptying this one, so I remember doing that. Drop that into the item hanger. And let's see, I have a level 1 security here. So, yeah. Someone hacked into the AID system. It's the AI meds system and fried all the doctors, and they want me to go and pick up some IMEDs. So I need to go to another system and pick this up and bring them back. There might be someone to fight, but probably not. It says it has ship restrictions, so let's look at what size ship I can put on here. Frigate, cruiser, battleship, destroyer, battle cruiser. It does look like I can put on almost everything. Let's try putting on my Drake and see if it will accept that one. Make active. There we go. Go into ship restrictions again. Yes, you may use your Drake. I'm going to use my Drake because that's like my giant gunboat now. And you can see I'm going to get 71,000 ISK and 88 loyalty points, and 76,000 ISK as a bonus if I complete. Most of the storyline is what's happening here. If you want more of the storyline, remember to open up your local chat so that you can see what the pirates are yelling at each other. There might also be like a clue to when you're done with the mission. So basically I just undock. Oh, successful family visits. I love that. set destination to Haikata, the system. Then this one lights up yellow, so I can just click here, walk to within 0 meters. There's like an autopilot, but if you use the autopilot, it's going to warp you into like a 15-kilometer distance of everything you warp to. And that leaves a lot of fly time, which is boring and potentially dangerous if you're anywhere close to anything. You can see these green, red, and blue signatures showing up in space around me. They are different things. They can be either combat sites where I can go and fight some pirates, or they can be special ore deposits for mining. So I can see that I'm not all full with missiles. I've got 20. So I'm just gonna stuff some missiles in here. Make sure I'm full up. I have like 3 groups with each 2 launchers in them. So this is really 6 launchers. But I run them as groups. So I don't have to like click on 6 different launchers. Let's jump through here and go and look at this mission. You can see I've got like local chat there. When I right click in space, oh, I'm still not there. Wait a second, didn't it say Haikata? Oh, it said Eskunan. Set destination. There we go. I have no idea why I got... Oh, no, Eskunan, that's the level 3 mission. That is not the one I want to be running right now. Let's see here. My journal. Oh my god, I didn't accept the mission. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to the station in Ulm and accept the mission. It's either that or running a level 3 mission that'll kill me. So I'll go back and take this one. No, the other one that I have here that I've accepted the blockade, that's like the level 3 mission. That's an evil mission. Not doing that one right now. Ugh. Okay, so let's, while I'm cruising towards the jump gate, I can do a bit more of line drawing on this one. So, what should I put into this one? Oh yeah, how much catnip has people kind of, have you made by now? Because I need to figure out how, what the prices are going to be. So that I don't end up making everything too cheap. I want to be fair with my prices, so I don't claim too much catnip for crazy stuff, but still. Let's go back into the station I was at. You've got 76, and that's for like, when did we start this? Was this the last time or the time before? So it's for like 3 times watching, you've got 76. A new car, 50 catnip. Well, that would be an excellent price, wouldn't it? I can draw you a car for 50 catnip. So, what's reasonable? To give an idea for a doodle, is that like 50 catnip in a drawing stream, or should it be more? Feel free to give some feedback on that one. Oh, I'm not sure I can fix your boiler. Well, it'll probably be easier for me to fix your boiler than to cure you, because I'm definitely not a doctor. Hashtag definitely not a doctor. Okay, let's accept this mission this time. Yes, yes, accept. Thank you. Now I'm gonna make sure, yes, it says accepted now. Let's undock again, and yeah, now I've got both missions over here. Excellent, excellent. There we go. Yokota, set destination, warp drive active. I'm just repeating the computer. I have one goddamn job. Going to do it. Yeah, so if you watch an entire stream, well, watching the stream should be reward enough, but I'll try to put down some ideas on a piece of paper, or maybe in the mod chat, so we can figure out what would be appropriate and within terms of service. It could be something funny at times. In the hope that tomorrow will be a better day. Well, we all have our fingers crossed that tomorrow will be a better day. Actually, I think all of us have our fingers crossed that this upcoming year will be a better year than last year. It's the year that keeps on taking. Oh yeah, you could spend catnip on having me chase a cat and force it to eat a treat or something like that. Okay, I've got some mercenaries here, so let's target them up as soon as I come out of war. You can see these are like small bounties. These are like 2,000, 5,000, 2,000. Yeah, it's rookies, so it's like not gonna take a lot. I have a range of almost 60 kilometers on these here, so I'm just gonna start shooting them up. This should be finished soon. Then there's this acceleration gate I have to use to jump into a pocket, and oh yeah, that's like one volley, almost two, then they're like down and out. So I really should, normally I would bring out a tractor can, but earlier today, once a day, the server shuts down for maintenance, and during that server shutdown, I kind of lost my tractor can, and it's like 10 or 11 millions to buy a new one. So right now I'm like flying to loot. Oh, that's closer. Let's loot that one first, see if there's anything interesting in there. Because if you're not mining, how you get your money is from rewards and for what you can get from looting wrecks. Now rookies don't stand a chance, not in the boat I'm flying in. This is the boat I bought to be able to maybe fly some level 3 missions, and this is a level 1 mission, so it's like mosquitoes. Right now I'm just like, I want to see if they have any loot at all. Yeah, not a lot of loot, some missiles for some frigates, because it's expecting me to ride in a frigate. I'm totally not. So the worst thing about a drawing when it gets to this stage is then I start thinking, oh, it should really be a theme of some kind in the drawing, and then it's like start messing it up because so let's just do some more of this, because now I'm trying to figure out what kind of tiny semi-demonic thingies could I stuff in here. Of course kittens, I could do a lot of tiny kittens. There's a little demon in every cat. Oh, loot that. Open cargo on that one. As you can see, this is also extremely suspenseful. After this, I'm gonna jump into the level 3 mission so you can see what I'm up against when I'm almost killed. That's a little bit more interesting. She looks kind of blissful. Yeah, maybe it's really just a demon and tiny flowers everywhere. Why not? Or pitchforks. Nah, don't want it to be flowers. I want to, if it's supposed to be something cutesy, it should at least be a little bit ironic, like a demon with an angel on her shoulder, or a demon with 2 humans on one on each shoulder. I can also do what I usually do when I run into something like that. I can just like go to the next page. At the start uplift. Well, sure, you can always like quickly sketch in like, I mean, if I just do this, I think most people will be like, yeah, we know what this is. Nah, that looks horrible. But it's there. So let's flip the page and try to see what I come up with next. Nah, I don't want to chase that loot. I think I'm just gonna activate that gate and get this level 1 mission done. Wonder what aliens looks like. This is after all a space game, but there's not really any aliens in this space game. It's more like I would love is something like No Man's Sky had like all of these aspects to it when you were not on the planet, and then when you went, and so it was like all the spacefaring society, and then when you went on a planet, it was like all these really weird mock-up aliens that No Man's Sky has. That would be really funny. My optimal game is like Eve in space, and then some kind of Sims medieval down on the planet. Well, I'd love to be able to have like more options. It would be like to have some NPCs working for you instead of everything being automated, but something in between. So let's just get everything. Look, I don't even have to kind of put on my limited adaptive invulnerability field shields. I'm just running with shield extenders, and there's like nothing happening in my shields here. That is going to change when I show you the level 3 mission I'm supposed to be running. This here is just hanging about and shooting whatever, nothing, no damage basically. There we go. Almost done. Yeah, almost done. And I think when I'm done killing these ones, that that Eve Medical Center is gonna dump some cargo. Oh, there's a cargo container right there. So I'm gonna go for that cargo container, and that'll probably be the supplies I'm looking for. So as you can see, it's not like there's a lot of storyline in it, and there's a lot of repeat quests. So if you're like into it for very immersive gameplay, you should definitely go join a corporation. So because the most immersive stuff going on is going on between corporations. That's also where the big wars are in Eve. And there are big wars happening, but that's low security. That's not happening where I'm running around. So let's grab this cargo container. Yep, that's my IMETs. And let's just loot whatever's pretty close by. There we go. Scrap metal, well, that's probably what's going to be in most of these. So let's just go into this one, set the destination for our home agent base, and go to the jump gate, the Omaha Island jump gate. You can see this one is starting to blink, but that's because it wants to tell me that this mission, I've got one of the objectives now. But as you can see, this was like, I didn't even have to think about it. This is a level 1 mission. I just walked in and destroyed everything. But again, there's not a lot of money in it. If I want to go run level 2 missions, and I want to run them for the same corporation, unfortunately I have to jump 6 systems, which is what I did when I ran the level 2 missions. I jumped 6 systems away and ran for the same corporation, because you want to get your standing up, because it affects your sales taxes and everything on those stations. So you want to be in a good standing on the station where you're kind of living and doing most of your trading. So let's walk back to the station here and tell the agent that we did what he said we should do. And let's just do some random lines. Oh, well, she might be getting his wish from earlier. Let's see. That ended up being an eye again, but that's like a different eye. This is definitely... Oh, it doesn't have to be an eye. This could actually be a bird, but I like that. I like doing the monster thingy. Or maybe it's not a monster, maybe it's like an exotic elf with really long lashes and cat-like eyes. So as you can see, it's a starting point. One, again, Eve and eyes is like the theme of today. But you can see this could be a bird, then you would have like the beak out there, and that would be like the tail of the bird there. And then you could have like legs down here. See, now it's both an eye and a bird. And then here, this could be like the wing. It's funny how just looking at shapes and trying to make them into something. Let's dock this and report into the agent. Oh, I didn't say it, so I can't put it on the bingo card yet. Ta-da! Level 1 security. Complete mission. Ta-da! 147,000 ISKs and 88 loyalty points. And the loyalty points, like I mentioned earlier, here in station you can see I've got 15,974 loyalty points. Right now this is showing everything because I was going through it to see how much I need to earn up to upgrade some different equipment. But if I show affordable only, you can see right now I'd be able to buy some cybernetic upgrades, some skills, some different, these are all different cybernetic upgrades as well. Some of these are for being a better cannoneer, gunslinger. Some of them are to become a better miner. If I go in, let's see, something like the gunslinger surgical strike here. It gives you 1% bonus to all turret damages. And my character at the moment has nothing aimed at being a better fighter pilot. Everything is aimed at being a better miner. So that can be one of the reasons, one of the many reasons why I'm not doing as well in the level 3 missions. So as I said, I have like this level 3 mission running about. So let's go and set the destination for that one. And I'm going to warp in and show you what it's like doing level 3 missions. So yeah, I could do like 2 eyes, and it could also be like 2 birds. So you can do like a portrait that is both a portrait but also a landscape. That's one idea for this. So undock and go to Eskinen. Eskinen is the neighboring system where sometimes there's some rare ore deposits. It's not that the deposits are necessarily worth any more money, but if you are producing stuff, there's some extra elements in some of those rare ore pockets. Yeah, I like my Drake. I just bought this one the other day just to remember that I already had a Drake in the garage. So this is like my second Drake. This is the Drake Malfoy. I know it's bad humor, but and as I was saying, I don't have a lot of training as to being a fighter pilot. I've got some of the basic ship skills, but I haven't upgraded my missile skills that much, so my damage is not really that impressive. So let's try jumping into this level 3 mission and see how quickly we can get me to warp out, because I'm almost dead. So, and once again I just right click in space and then I kind of jump towards, you can see I get this signature in space, this pale blue one, the blockade. Yeah, the Drake is a nice ship. This is like my debut in flying level 3 missions. I'm mainly a miner. So, I spent most of my skill points getting an orca and getting all the different upgrades for my orca, but everything gets a little boring if you do it for too long. Okay, as you can see here, I think, let's see, that one is a reasonable size. I might be able to shoot that one down if I get to target anything. Let's see. Uh, let's make sure I've got my shields here on. This one, which one was the tiny one? That was the tiny one. Let's shoot the tiny one, because as you can see, this is not a level 1 mission. I'm going to be targeted to go down pretty soon, so I'm just trying to do as much damage as absolutely possible here. Make sure I've got some targets. Be ready to warp out. Luckily, I've been in here before and I kind of got rid of some of the smaller ships, so not as much collected damage. But you can just see the amount of damage going into my ship here. And as soon as this one here is down, I'll, let's see, 131, yeah. I'm gonna try shooting one more, but I need to be ready to warp out so I don't take too much damage. It's like the collateral damage of all of this. That's all I have here is things that affect my shield, so I'm kind of a shield tank at the moment. My armor and my hull, I don't have a lot running for me there, so it's if I can get one more down, I'm doing really, really well in this mission. You can see I'm only just gone through the shield. There's still 29% of armor and a lot of hull remaining, and I'm going to have to warp out any minute now. So there's a bit more action going on when it's a level 3 mission. So I'm going to make sure I'm ready to warp out here. I'm just going to aim at any station, warp to within 0 meters. And I got it down and I'm warping out just so I can get my shield up and running again. Because this, as I said so far, this mission has cost me 11 million because I just hung in there and let them fire at me until it went through my armor and my hull as well. And even though this Drake is insured with the different rigs and stuff I have on it, the insurance is not gonna cost what it'll cost me to equip a new one. So, oh, I can just flip back to the other drawing while I wait here for a little while. I'm just gonna let my shield run up slowly, so I don't have to spend money on anything here. Just stop the station. There we go. So this is the other drawing I did before. It's just, I'm at the moment, today I'm just like, I'm drawing an eye, then I just start out from there, and that is going to turn into whatever it's going to turn into. It's doodling day. Oh, and this vague shape up here is supposed to be a little bit Death Star, because, well, she asked for one, so. So this one is like a mixture between a bird and an eye, so I was thinking it would be fun to see if I could kind of mirror it over here and do like a landscape slash face thingy. So let's just see how good I am at this. It's always tough to get like both eyes to have like the same tilt. Yeah, I think this one is already like a little lower. I think it has to have a little more lift there. And while I do that, I can just undock and reload my guns and get ready to kind of warp into the next station. Or not station, let's warp in and let's just reload. I've got some Caldari Navy and Fervotno heavy missiles and Caldari Navy Scourge heavy missiles. And these, I just buy standard heavy missiles and then I use my loyalty point to upgrade them. And it does wonders for the amount of damage that they're giving. So let's walk back in and see if we can kill a few more. The more I kill, the less damage I take, so hopefully soon, with a few more kills, I'll be able to hang there and get like the last couple of ships. So sorry that I'm kind of overshadowing everything here. Let's see. Not all that precise, but I can work with it. Can work with it. Yeah, getting better. And luckily this is erasable, so I can just go in and do this. Oh, let's make sure that I don't kill myself hanging out there. Don't focus on drawing while doing level 3 missions. So this one is 135,000 ISK. So it's like the bigger ones I'm fighting now. Oh, I need to get... Oh god, I forgot to put my shields. Well, let's see. Maybe I can get 1 or 2 down. This is one of those missions where I'm definitely gonna loot afterwards. You can see here if we go in, this is my shield fighting the incoming fire. So, but eyes is always like a good starting point, because when you start drawing eyes, they will always have like kind of an expression, and that will help you out with like the rest of the drawing. Who's it going to be? Yeah, I'm taking the damage a bit better now that I'm actually getting some of them down. But still, they're really hammering me. So let's see how many we get down this time before I have to fly out again. And next time I warp in, just maybe I should remember to turn on my shields just for survivability. So let's see. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Let's take down another enforcer after that one. Perhaps. It does help every time I kill someone. But as you can see, I'm really just hanging here being a shield tank. I'm not trying to evade in any way, because I'm not really the world's fastest ship. This is like not a small ship. Okay, getting ready to warp out again. Let's see how much we can take here. I really want to get that other enforcer down as well, so maybe next time I can take down all 4 if I remember my shield. Doing pretty darn good, actually. I was ready to kind of let this mission go, so let's just warp out while we still have no damage in like armor and structure, because armor and structural damage, that's where I have to pay. The shield is like auto repair, doesn't cost me anything. So while I'm doing that, I can just look at this a little bit more, trying to see if I can get this one. See, like that. Then you've got like 2 birds. So a little bit at a time. Let's just duck this one again so we can get the shield fixed. And also we are coming up on the hour. Actually, we were a little bit past the hour. That means that I am about to take my 10-minute break to fill my coffee cup and all the other stuff. But I'm gonna push that one a little bit today because I might actually just want to run this level 3 mission. So, docking, undocking. Let me see what's happening in chat because I'm totally forgetting to look. Did anyone say anything important? Then just tell me. Tell me, I need to know. Let's warp straight back into that encounter. Remembering to load. Turning on our shields. There we go. I have some drones, but I'm not going to sacrifice them because they're just going to die in a mission like this one. It's not heavy drones, it's like tiny hobgoblin ones, so it would be like cannon fodder all the way. They'll try keeping me the only little piece of cannon fodder we've got in here today. And this is where I have to remember to not do the drawing when I warp in. Yes. There we go. Ready to target. And out of warp. And let's start targeting them. Now these are starting to be some of the bigger ones. So let's start by taking down the Enforcer. I know it can take down the Enforcer. The Executor should be possible to... The Assassin, yes. The Abolisher is like the big one, so that is probably going to be the last one I'm going to take down. A little slower on the shield this time, luckily. Merry Christmas, the Red One. Welcome to the stream. This is me doing level 3 missions in Eve, trying to do them without incurring too much monetary damage on my character, because this mission cost me a lot of money earlier today, just shooting down all the tiny ships. So what I've got left now is the big ones. Working on those a little bit at a time. Had to warp out a couple of times already. Flying around in my shield tank Drake. There's a little bit of action going on here. But I'm actually going, it's going pretty good. The first time I warped into this pocket where I got this mission, it was like trying to shoot down one of the big ones, and I had noticed that it was like a 281 bounty I was shooting at, and nothing happened, and there was like 25 ships in here shooting at me at the same time. So I basically almost killed myself just hanging around. Let's see. I need to mark up these ones as well so I can see what I'm dealing with. Yeah. Oh, those are some big ones as well. So these are like the big leftovers that I have to manage. Oh, dearie, dearie me. I hope they've got some good loot in them, if nothing else. And I really miss my tractor can. It would just like auto-loot everything for me. Now I have to like fly out to every wreck here and loot them. Okay, next ship. Only the big ones left. It's gonna probably look like I'm just pecking a little bit at the shield. Yeah, that is going to be slow going. This is where I start dreaming about an even bigger ship with even bigger guns. Or maybe just remembering to put in a target jammer or something like that, doing some electronic warfare to help me out. Because this is like a very slow war of attrition. I'm just shooting for long enough, and then you can see like it's got a shield repair unit of some sort, because every time I shoot it, the shield kind of auto repairs a little bit. Luckily, I've gotten to a point where my repair units are kind of evening out what they're doing of damage, so we can kind of hang out here for a while. So now I can focus a little bit on my drawing again. There we go. That's the two eyes, and then we need like these lashes there for legs. And then something here. Oh, that's almost like, look, isn't that like almost a kitty? If I do this, it's like a tiny kitten. Or maybe that's just me seeing a kitten in everything. Come on, come on. Oh god, this is slow going, and then I'm gonna reload any second, so I better be ready for that. I'll just do that a little bit at a time. There we go, that one. That one. That one. Manually reloading saves you about half the time that if you just let it auto reload, so that's why I'm doing that. Of course, you have to remember to put the missiles into. Oh, I tried to load the wrong kind of a missile. That will help definitely. Oh yes, it's feeding time. It's feeding time. God damn it, it's gonna take forever. There's like 3 of this kind of ship. I can see that they're like getting through my shield a little bit, but at least I'm killing them off a bit more, so. So that is mission running. Sometimes you just hang out and watch your gunship fire a load of guns. So, birds and a kitty. So the birds ended up being a kitty instead. That is not at all typically me. Yeah. So let's do this and see. Maybe I can figure out that this is going to be something. I'm still playing around with the idea of making it into some kind of a landscapey thingy. This is taking forever. Oh my god. I'm giving like everything I've got. Seriously. Maybe I should just start looting while I'm shooting, because I think I can actually cover some distance while I'm doing this. I mean, it's a little while before I have to warp out anyway, so let's start looting and see if I get anything interesting. Oh, more ships. Sod that. New ships just warped in. Just what I needed. Oh, gods. I'm gonna end up having to warp. Oh, that's a tiny ship. Let's shoot the tiny ship before I have to warp out. So that's tiny ships with more damage versus big ships with not as much damage. Yeah, see, that one goes down fast. But I'm gonna have to warp out for a little bit. Oh, so annoys them. Yeah, they just send me a shite load of extra pirates in there. Gosh darn it. I'm definitely not gonna get a time bonus on this one. I think I'm gonna take my break. You know, just gonna take my 5 to 10 minutes, get my coffee, do whatever I need to do, and then I'll be back. And I may just be doing a little bit of mining because this is just ridiculous. I need a bigger ship. This is gonna take forever. Ah, when I look in the camera, I can see the difference of the eyes there. It's kind of, there we go. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna grab my brick. So I'm gonna do my break. I'm gonna just jump back to Omaha Island and put on my miner and do a little bit of chopping into asteroids because I'm gonna need that money. I'm gonna have to train some more, get a bigger ship, get some bigger missiles. Something. This just is not working. I just don't have the skill set for this yet. Like I talked about in the last time I streamed this, a lot in Eve is very dependent on the skills that you earn real time. And for instance, heavy missiles, I think I'm at level 3 out of 5 in heavy missiles, and there's like a difference of 5%. You get 5% added damage per level. So those last 2 levels up to level 5 would give me like 10% more damage. And then if I specialized as well, that would give me even more damage. So there's like a lot of micromanagement of skills if I wanted to be able to fly level 3 mission in this boat. I need something bigger for now, because it would probably be easier for me to just train 1 or 2 skills to be able to equip a bigger boat. So let's go back to my home station and just dock for now. And I am gonna take away the camera. There we go. And I'm gonna take off sound and be back in 10 minutes. Have a good break. There we go. I think I am back now. I should really at some time do a BRB sign of some kind, but I'm lazy. So let's just say that it'll get there when it gets there. Yeah, welcome back to you too, Welshie, or thank you for staying around or whatever. So Anders, he just promised me that he would fly this level 3 mission with me. So let's just see if he's in the same. You can see this is me, Taylor Green. What station are you in, honey? The mission station?
Yeah, coming in.
I'm not in the mission station. I'm in our usual station. Because I need to just find him and fleet up with him. Join fleet. Yes, thank you. There we go. Now we've got squad 1. Mason Green and Taylor Green. He's Mason Green. I'm Taylor Green. And he is gonna fly in with me and hopefully shoot those buggers out of the sky. So we are going to we're going to Eskunen system. So warping to the gate. You can see these giant screens outside the station. What's running there is everything. It's like who's got the biggest bounties on the of the players at the moment. It's commercials for different player corporations you can join. It can be quite fun just sitting around looking at what's up in the commercials at the moment. Gives you an idea about which corporations is around. You're still in station?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Anders to equip the right boat and get out here. I'm just gonna go into Eskunen and wait for him there. Yeah, sometimes you need teamwork for this. That is one of the reasons that it's nice playing with someone else in most MMOs. You get a quest line where you have to do something, and yeah, the quest is just a bit more overpowered than you are. And as you can see, you get quests. Your access to quests can be there before you really have the skills to. I can at the moment. I've got level 5 missions accessible to me. I don't even want to think about how quickly I'd get killed if I was flying a level 5 mission. So let's stick to the level 3s and just hang around here for a little bit. I can just do a little more of this doodling thing while I do that. Okay, I'm in Eskunen, waiting for my boyfriend to appear. You can oh, there he is. He just showed up on purple. Since I've got the mission, I need to jump to the mission and then he can just warp to fleet member. So I'm warping in now and getting ready to, oh, let's make sure we've got some missiles and our shields are online and everything. We know it's going to be a tough run nonetheless. So warping, doing a lot of warping. Okay, I'm going to put on the tactical overlay. If I zoom out, you'll see this will show me approximately where everybody is. on this grid work. I'm gonna start marking up targets. You can jump in now. And then I'm just gonna start shooting the weaker ones I find. The suprematist goes down pretty easily. I'm happy about that. I'm definitely a target here. You can see now he's jumping in there as well. If I zoom out, you can see the bombardment a little bit better. Let's start shooting at something, because I forgot to do that. That is not a good strategy. And basically we're just trying to blow everything. You can see he's working on something else there. So marking up targets. The Death Dealer is not that high a bounty as well, so the Executors and the Death Dealers. The Abolisher is definitely like the top one, horrible one. You can see he takes them down a lot faster than I do. He's been way more skilled in fighter piloting than me from the very get-go. So we're just gonna keep on firing here. You can see it's like thinning out the herd a lot quicker now. So I'm just going to keep on marking up targets here. Still, you can see like they're really chewing into my shield here. So I might end up having to warp out at least once on this one as well. When we played in a corporation the last time we were in here, it was back in the Ventrilo age, so like you spend a lot of time talking to other people. Even mining missions, there was a lot of planning about who was supposed to hang out where and mine what. Oh my god, there's just so many. The best thing about being two is that the fire is like not just me anymore. I mean, I can see I'm taking a lot of fire, a lot of damage still, but it's still in my shield, so being able to take down 3 or 4 of these before having to warp out, that's like total victory for me compared to how everything was running before that. An eraser, that's a big one. Oh, the Abolisher, nope, not shooting on that one yet, that's the big fugger. So I'm gonna keep on. Oh, everything is like a big ship now. Oh. Hopefully this is like the last wave. Probably, or is it? No, we just got another reinforcement. The only positive thing about that is some of them might be minor ships. So you can see like this is 281. This one I'm firing at, I'm having like no damage. Are you firing at the Abolisher, honey? Because then I'm gonna
I am firing at the Abolisher.
Join your effort on that one instead. See if we're 2 on it, we can get it down faster perhaps. Yeah, it's definitely a trap. It's one of those missions where they just keep on warping in, and you keep on trying to pick off the weaker ones until there's not a lot of weak ones left. So, but now we took that one down. Yeah, it has damage already. Yeah. I'm going for that one as well. After that, I'm gonna have to reload, and then the rest is a bit further out. Welcome back, Mitsu. We're trying out the level 3 mission again, me and my boyfriend. I can see he must be taking some more of the damage this time because my shields definitely looks a lot more healthy. Okay, the Inferno went down. I'm just gonna...
Another Inferno.
Another Inferno? I'm gonna try to see if I can see what you're shooting at. None of the ones I've targeted has any damage on it. There we go, that one. That one. Let's reload that one. Let's reload that one. There we go. So many ships. Oh, I can see some smaller ones coming in, so I'm gonna unlock some targets and try to take down some of the smaller ones as well. As soon as we get this Inferno down, I've got a Demolisher that only has a bounty of 28,000. I'm gonna go for that one because that's a little less people firing at us. As you can see, their shield repairs, they've got some pretty effective systems running. So, okay, let's do that one. Let's mark up another small one. I think those were the only small ones I have. It's a bit far out, so come on. I'm working on a Demolisher, but I think I can do that one on my own. Bunky's typos have outclassed you today. I think I have to go back through chat after this just to see what you've been saying. As you can see, this is a bit more intense than mining operation. Oh god. What are you firing at, honey?
An Abolisher.
An Abolisher. You know what, I'm gonna target that one up then, and then let's take that one down after. Oh yeah, that one. So let's give this one a round there. There. Okay, that one winked out of existence. That one is down. There's an Enforcer, there's a Destructor. I'm going to target that Destructor. That's one of the smaller ones as well. Is everybody firing at you, honey? Because
yeah, pretty much.
My shield is definitely doing a lot better than it did before.
Mine's definitely not.
No, just give me a warning if you're warping out. I might be
Yeah.
able to stay in here for a little bit after that.
I think we got it.
Okay.
Let's go for Enforcers.
Enforcers? Yep, I'll go for the Enforcers. Any more Enforcers? That's an Enforcer as well. Okay. Down below 10 ships now, so it's definitely helping. Just fingers crossed that no one else is gonna warp in now and join the party, because let's see, no one else out there. So I'm going for an executor.
Yeah.
I've got an assaulter.
I got another executor.
A module has run out of charges. Yeah, reloading, reloading, and reloading. Come on. Let's stop that one. Oh, I'm running out of one type of missile. Down to 4. And I haven't got any messages in local that more is warping in, so hopefully these are the last ones. So the
Nope, another group just walked.
Another group just warping? Oh, sod that. Seriously. They're not trying to make this easy that much for sure, so let's get some of the smaller ones marked up here.
I have a feeling those saboteurs are going to be jamming.
Which ones? The
So,
saboteurs? I think you're totally right about that, because I'm feeling jammed. Let's see if I can mark one of them up. Just one, and then get that one shut down. No, they're jamming me for sure. Target jamming little bastards. Target jamming, that's like one of the most annoying things, and all you can do is kind of wait and hope that you get it up and running there. There, got it. Hopefully, let's try working on targeting the other one as well. Yeah, need to get those down.
there's 2 more that can target jam.
Yeah, I'm working on one of the saboteurs, got the other one targeted. I'm taking that one down after that. Not a lot of drawing going on when running level 3 missions. There we go, saboteur. And I've got that one after that one. I just want this to end. Ah, it's like the endless mission. On the positive side, I can see that he probably has a tractor can out because look like all the wreckage is kind of collecting somewhere, so we don't have to fly around and loot everything manually afterwards. And that is like a big plus. It takes forever and ever and ever and ever. Yeah, exactly. Jill? Is it lead speak or am I supposed to say 34? I think I was already like too old for lead speak when it happened, but still I understand a little bit, a tiny bit. Okay. Once again, I'm saying hopefully. It says the mission objective has been achieved. The leader of the pirate is no more. Thank the Lord. So right now, somewhere in all of this, there's it was probably just a kill one, so I don't even have to pick up any kind of cargo. But now I really just want to kill the rest of them to punish them for being annoying. G3 for all? Oh, cool. Oh yeah, sure. G3 for all. Oh, that's awesome. I just had to think about that one for a little bit. I like that name. It is the last enemy going down. Yes, yes, and my mission is completed. I'm pretty darn sure I'm not getting any kind of time bonuses on this one, but I don't care. I'm just so happy that the mission is completed. I'm like, my boyfriend, he can just keep all the loot. That's like, hope you got something good in there. Totally worth it. But I don't think I'll be flying another level 3 mission for a little bit. It's just that I have to jump like 6 systems to fly the level 2s for the same corporation, so I'll probably go back to mining and skill leveling for a little bit so I can do a bit more damage and get a bigger ship in play. You just want to hang out here and do some looting while I jump back?
To clean up, so it'll be a
Yeah.
while.
So, thank you for the supporting play by my boyfriend. That was absolutely awesome. Otherwise, this would have been one abandoned mission. So let's fly back to Omaha Island. Yeah, but I started out on the blockade earlier today, and I had to warp out because there was just like the big ships in the first wave. That was too much for me. I am not a fighter pilot. I'm mainly a mining fleet leader. That's what I used to play a couple of years ago when I played last. I was like running around in the Orca doing fleet support. But I do like, now that I'm back for a little stint, just flying some missions, trying that out. But it's like my missile skills are crappy, and yeah, all my fighter skills are crappy, so it's like leveling up like crazy. So let's jump home here, and then I'll probably put on my retriever and go out and see if there's anything left in the belts. It should be okay. So then I can do a little more doodling. Can see we're closing in on the second hour of my stream time as well. So I have to start talking about what I expect to do next time I'll be streaming. So let's see. Next Monday is going to be the first Monday of the month. So that is, of course, going to be Sims. And I promised, because I installed seasons, and we are trying to get through the seasons before winter's over. So I was thinking about Thursday might be a good day to go in and do an extraordinary sim stream to get a few more game days in and get through autumn and towards winter. If anyone has any objections, you can of course yell out loud and I can ignore it or listen as I see fit, because that's how it works out usually. At the moment I'm flying a Drake. I can just go into fittings so you can see what I have here. You can see this is my Drake. It's mainly a shield tank. I'm running with 3 large shield extenders, 2, and I'm running with 2 limited adaptive invulnerability fields. So basically built there to just hang around and take a lot of damage while I shoot down stuff. Then I'm running with advanced Limus heavy missile base. They've got a pretty decent firing rate, so that's acceptable. And medium core defense field purges in my rigs. So it's basically a shield tank, not really equipped to do any form of electronic warfare. Though when you're out there up against the jammers, you really wish you had some jammers of your own. But again, I need to train the skills that, as you can see, let's go into my character once. As you can see here, I've got like 28 skills in resource processing, and I've just started up on my missile skills here, so I've got like no specializations whatsoever. You can see here I've got like, these are my heavy missiles. I've started out on heavy assault missiles as well, but I'm not really training that one at the moment. Hopefully not. No, I'm doing advanced drone avionics because that'll help me out both in my fighter ships but also in my retrievers or my orcas when I'm running that. So this is my ship hangar. Clementine is my orca. I've got a Condor, a Corax, and an Osprey. As you can see, I'm mainly running missile boats because I like the long distance, high damage combination. My Caracal, I've just fitted a Caracal as well. I can try making that one active. Not a lot happening on that one as well. Shield tank as well. Here we go. See, same. These are just, instead of large shield extenders, I'm running medium shield extenders. Got nothing in my rig slots here. Got plenty of space left over in my power grid, but I haven't really needed it for the missions that I'm flying in this little one. I mean, that's like level 2 missions, so just shoot some heavy missiles and everything goes down. But like I said, I'm going to jump into my retriever, make active. Going to jump out and into the asteroid belt. Yeah, target painters, exactly. That's one more thing I need to do some skilling up in, but definitely target painters are awesome. I've been told by people I've been flying with before. So I suspect that as I get more into the mission running part of it, I'm gonna get all my electronic upgrades up there. I've mainly been doing as many targets as possible and range of targets because it's been targeting asteroids most of the time. So, but feel free to do any kind of backseat gaming on this and come with suggestions. It's always interesting hearing how everybody else is playing the different games. Panda wants to kick people in the shins. Is everybody kicking everybody? So how did you go from giving hugs to kicking everybody on Panda's behalf, Wilshire? What's happening there? Oh, what level missions are you running? Free for all. Ah, level 4 missions, yeah. As you can see, I'm not even halfway there, really. Boyfriend just started out running some level 4 missions, but once again, he's been doing a lot of mining with me, so let's just say that he probably needs a little bit upgrading of his skill set in that direction as well. I've never actually run any kind of low sec stuff. So is it like when you go to level 4 or 5 missions, they expect you to jump closer and closer to low security? Because I've spent most of my game time in high security. What have we got here? Pyrox, Scordite. Oh, not a lot of different stuff. Let's grab that one. At least I can extract some Noxium and get some money from that. Look at how fast the targeting is going when you've got an asteroid that isn't trying to defend itself. Yeah, let's grab some Scordite. There's some pretty big blocks of that lying around. I'm trying to read chat. So Panda is a very vengeful person. So she's the Pandelephant? Yeah, low sec hasn't been worth it for me any of the times I tried warping through it, just doing some stealth freighter halls and stuff like that. It's like, oh no frigging way, I'm staying away from low security. I mean, I don't mind playing, being support in a corporation, but I am never going to be like one of the main fighter pilots. Just not my style of playing. I have way too much fun making money in the not auction house, but you know, running to Jita, trying to get the most money out of everything I've looted or everything I've mined. There's so much more money in mining before you run the higher level missions. So it's like if I'm just running level 1 or 2 missions, it'll take me an entire day to make what I can mine for in just a couple of runs. So, oh, you got to play Lego, Mitsu. Lego is so awesome. If it wasn't because I'm really happy about the models I've built lately, I would split them up just to build something else. I love space Legos, and there's so many great little see-through blue blocks in the TARDIS Lego that I got. The TARDIS is just so awesome. Yeah, we tried not really low sec, but we tried doing some wormhole mining in the last corp I was in. That's a couple of years back, and there was so much PvP happening, and we were like sharing a wormhole with another corporation and it ended up with us being war decked, and I couldn't fly out and do any kind of mining. So I ended up quitting because it was like frustrating every day. I had to like log into my old character to be able to do anything. So yeah. It is 9 o'clock, and that means we've been doing 2 hours today, and I want to keep some energy for streaming once more this week. Yeah, wormhole mining is profitable as long as you don't get shut down while you're doing it. That's exactly the point of it. So, but like I said, I was thinking about streaming Sims Thursday. So if you know anyone who isn't already in the city and who wants to be in, please alert them that Thursday is the next time we're going to play Sims. There will of course not be a lot of character building. If there's like one person who needs a character, we'll do that. Otherwise, we want to finish up the Red 1-7s in, and I want to make sure that we kind of progress through the season and get Welshi and Zazu graduated to young adulthood. It was the goal last time, but you know, with so many people to manage in the Chaos household, it always ends up being kind of chaotic. So Sims on Thursday, and that means that I am ending this stream as soon as I get together, finish talking. So let's just take a look out at this pretty universe without the tactical overlay. And there'll probably be some more Eve, but Monday is Sims and Thursday is the extra Sims stream. I will probably not be doing any more than those 2 streams here in the next period between Christmas and just after New Year's Eve. But if I do, I will of course put some comment out on Twitter, Facebook, or the like. Oh, thank you, Mitsu. I like drawing my drawings too, and I try my best to be cheerful when I'm streaming. I can always yell at the world when I'm not online. So thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna find my OBS and I'm gonna start shutting down. So as usually, I'm gonna take away the camera, and when sound goes away, I am going to stop streaming. Let me just see if there is anyone online that we could kind of throw this stream on. I believe Geek Girly Gaming is still online, and I'm pretty sure that my stream is going to go into auto-hosting Geek Girly Gaming. She was, at least earlier this evening, playing Astroneer, which is a very cute looking survival game. So I think you should definitely go and watch Anna's channel. I'm lousy at rating, but feel free to... Let's, should we do this officially? Yeah, let's do this officially while there's still a few people, so. Let me just find the link. There we go. Go to Geek Girly Gaming's channel and declare that you are there as the Fireball Raid. Of course, some of you are already present over there, so but I'm gonna go into Anna's channel and I'm gonna do a quiet little Fireball Raid, and feel free to follow me. I'm gonna shut down the stream here and see you over there. Bye, lovelies.